Here's Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
And we're underway. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Al-Hamadi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Pedri. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Decent hit from there. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, nice touch. Out to the left it goes. Showing good feet. That's a nicely weighted pass. Kubasi getting this one clear. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Howson. And it's Pedri. Clears it away. And across it goes. Cleared away. And that is out of play. Time to deliver. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Pedro Porro. Howson. Zubimendi. Kubasi. Kubasi has played it long. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Unai Simon sends that a long way. And he's running through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Pedri. Played into space out wide. Williams. That has been knocked clear. Done delicately. That's been slipped through. Takes a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Lovely feet. Has crossed into the middle. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That is a brilliant interception. Zubimendi, gently done. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Zubimendi. Pedri. And he has been fouled there. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. Here's a corner. It's Casado. And here's Pedri. Iraq making... And a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Pau Kubasi is there, and he can get that clear. Iraq opting for a change of tack here, I think, Jim. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Takes a shot! Casado. Cucurella forwards and with intent. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Pedro Porro, now here's the delivery. Goes for a shot! Williams. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. Nico Williams, and it's lofted through here. And here's Oyarzabal, and that's a dangerous ball. And it's Casado. Pedro Porro tries a cross. Oh, that's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Spain got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Nico Williams shifted upfield. Now it's Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. Casado. It's run loose here. Great defending, strong and determined. Caresses it through. Gets into some space. Oh, that's neat. And that has been cleared. Kubasi. First quarter of an hour gone. Spain leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out, 1-0 the score. And it's Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Over to the left. That has been knocked clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. Al-Hamadi. Good work on the right flank here. Can he deliver? Delivers with whip. And back out it comes. Lovely bit of skill. Can he finish? And that has skinned the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Played out to the right. Kubasi. Nico Williams chasing after it. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams looking to run onto it. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Wins the duel this time. And that's aimed in. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Pau Kubasi, gently done. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. And here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Aim forwards. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Unai Simon claims it, and the danger passes. Zubimendi. And it's Pedri. Williams. He has found a way through. Oh, it's played into the area. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, smashing header! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oyarzabal demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cucurella, who's set up 1 goal so far. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. The message is clear, none shall pass. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nico Williams. Cucurella. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's the chance to counter. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a promising run he's making on the right. So who's he picking out? Found him in acres of space. Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, what a... He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. is onto it in a flash. Oyarzabal. He can run onto that. Now this could... Yamal! A chance to play it in. Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Almost half an hour in now. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella puts them all in. Defending of the desperate variety. Casado. And here's Oyarzabal. Could move up a gear here. That's a cute ball. Howson. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Casado. Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. Zubimendi. And here's Nico Williams. Nico Williams is fouled. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. That is lovely. And here's Nico Williams. Bullish header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Cucurella. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Knocks it out wide. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Cucurella. Cucurella forwards and with intent. Can he get onto this? Now it's Williams. Cross. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Spread out to the left. Danger averted for now. Have it back and can go again. Yamal, he's shifting through the gears here. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Nico Williams. Pedri. Casado. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal played out to the left flank. That's been drilled forward. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cucurella, up he goes! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Spain really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Now that's well seen too. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Iraq clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Oyarzabal. Out to the left it goes. Aim forwards. Clipped into space. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that. It's Toro. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice looking ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Can he latch on to this? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Looking for a decent ball in. Too much on that, it's gone out. Over to the left. Nico Williams is onto it in a flash. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal played out towards the right wing. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Casado. Subimendi. Pinged towards the front line.
Spain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good play on the left-hand side here. Played into the middle. And the shot! That carried quite a threat. Nico Williams. Subimendi. Nico Williams. Zubimendi, gently done. Clears it away. Oh, clearance is short. Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Moved on forwards. Nico Williams. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Herring after the ball here. Could be danger here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aim forwards. Let's cut it out. Pedri. Nico Williams. Two minutes to be added on. Moved on forwards. Is onto it in a flash. And he's making progress on the ball. And it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedro Porro picks it up now. Yamal. Very nicely done. Casado. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Spain are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Spain in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Pedri, Cucurella, Nico Williams, Howson. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cleared away. Pedri, Zubimendi, Yamal, Casado, Pedro Porro, Casado, Howson, Zubimendi, and here's Oyarzabal.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's on his way! Yamal. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Porro. And here's Pedri. Pedri with the cross. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played in with purpose. Back into the middle. Pedri. Yamal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's played forward. Does really well to win the ball there. Could try cutting inside here. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Cucurella. Nico Williams. That has been cut short. Oh, that's a nice ball. And the keeper has it. That's really well manoeuvred. Howson clears it away. Calmly anticipates. Pedri. Out to the right. Well timed, excellent interception. Yamal. Kubasi. Pedri. Kubasi. Yamal. Here comes the corner. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Cucurella. Zubimendi. Big chance! Moved on forwards. Nico Williams. Pedri. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal! No way through there. And here's Nico Williams. And it's Pedri. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Yamal! Zubimendi. Pedri. Yamal! Yamal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Al-Hamadi. It's an inviting looking ball that. Well read, nice interception. And it's played forward. That's a throw. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Howson. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Pedro Porro. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Oyarzabal. Oh, he's found him and the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been knocked clear. And the counter is on. Driving forward. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Howson. Spain are 2 up early in the second half. Pedro Porro. Howson. Pedri. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Oh, good spread. That's tidy. Shot, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to get it clear. Pedri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Casado. Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Pedri aim forwards. Spain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Defending of the desperate variety. What a throw in. And it's Cucurella. Ball comes, chance! In he goes again! And he's there to get it away. Pedro Porro. Casado. Shapes to shoot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's an imaginative pass. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Iraq clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kubasi. Howson. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Aim forwards. Cucurella, gently done. Spread out to the left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Iraq making another change here. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pedri. Howson. Kubasi. Played out to the right. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a throw-in. Yamal. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Casado. It's a good run down the right. Pedri. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Casado. Pedro Porro. Wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Now it's Oyarzabal. That is a crunching tackle. Referee has just said play on. And they've got rid and reclaimed it in a trice. Pedri. Nico Williams. Yamal, he's found a way through. And here's Oyarzabal, out to the right. There are a few waiting for it. Ah, such a clever touch. And here's Yamal, and it's Pedri. Yamal's cross. Tries to get it clear. Moved on forwards. Now who's going to be first to this? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Yamal. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Out to the left it goes. A chance to play it in. Deep cross. A header! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nico Williams. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nico Williams. That looks a good ball through. Oyarzabal. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Time to deliver. Looks across and plays it in. Brilliantly cut out. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Has a look and plays it forward. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Zubimendi. Pedri. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Howson can get it clear. Gets the shot away! He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedri. Howson. Cucurella. Now he's off and running. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it. Into the channel. Turns and goes back. Zubimendi. Cucurella. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Cuts out the pass. Casado. Cucurella. Howson. Pedro Porro. And it's played forward, played back to the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He is through here. And it's hoisted clear. Lofted upfield. Oh, good spread. Cross goes in there. Oh, he got himself into a great position.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Iraq have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Pau Kubasi gets it away. Zubimendi over to the left. Will play through for the wide man. He is just caressing the ball. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Casado. Spain are almost home and dry now. Howson. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Out of play for a throw. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oyarzábal looking understandably energised after his goal. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Pau Kubasi can get it clear. Pedro Porro clears it away. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's nice. Aimed in towards the centre. Mikel Oyarzábal. Looking here to chip it through. Pedro Porro attempts a clearance. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Williams. Wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. Oh, it's played into the area. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, they can break here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri. Cucurella. Howson. And he thumps it clear. Succumbs to the pressure. Aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. Yamal. Al-Hamadi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nico Williams, gently done. And that was very necessary. Throw it. That's really well manoeuvred. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pedri. Cucurella. Howson. Kubasi. Moved on forwards. Does really well to win the ball there. Quality ball. Now that's well seen too. That'll be a throw. Spread out to the left. And claimed it back swiftly. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. And it's Pedri. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's away! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Aim forwards. He's onto it in a flash. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kubasi. Howson. Casado. Zubimendi. And it's played forward. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Zubimendi. Now who's going to be first to this? Cucurella, and the keeper's got it again. Kubasi. And that's it. Spain. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Your reflections then, Jim?
Spain decisively doing what they needed to. I mean, let's be honest, it wasn't a fair fight to start with, so if they played to their strengths, there was always going to be one winner.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
En el marcador se sitúa la continuación un resumen con las